All right, day 1C main event, 15 mil guaranteed. Did get knocked out ace king to tens. That run out was pretty brutal. Did hit the ace on the river, had a flush draw on the turn, but he had made the straight. And again, we are back and we have a fresh stack. So starting a little later than I like, but not too late. Gonna miss a few of the levels. And you know, it's Monday. Got the real world to handle, a lot going on, and I'm excited to play though today. And just ran into Mustapha Kanit, who we'll get to catch up with in a little bit, who bagged basically the chip lead on day 1A. Great player, also been on the podcast, also been on GG Millions, trying to get some of that chip leader energy today. Let's see if we can get it done. I will see you in the tournament room for day 1C of the 15 mil WSOP main event. All right, time to play day 1C, but first, the man who is one of the chip leaders, he always has a big stack, Mustapha Kanit in the building. Mustapha, how do you do it? How do you always bag these big stacks?
I don't know, I like these kind of tournaments, you know, like you don't know a lot of people, some you know, and you need to figure out quick which type of player are, then there is you can go really wild with like exploits, and it's just fun. You know?
I asked him for one trick. He said start early, which this is not going to happen today. But give me another trick. So I'm coming in a little later. Do you find to gamble more in these kind of tournaments, or do you like to play just sort of more patient?
I like to play more passion, especially in the beginning, and then get you know, the right reads, get the right flow of the game. Who's capable to bluff you, who's not, who's more capable, who's gonna call you for sure, and then you know. It's like a sailor, you know, I make them the dress on every single player on how I expect them to play. Then sometimes I get it completely wrong, but I think I have a good talent on making clothes.
Italian sailor, we like that. He's also been on the GG Million. He's been on our podcast, I don't remember which number. We'll put that in the video, and we will be watching him towards the top of the chip counts. And your favorite team, you're Italian. I know you're a Mourinho fan. Give me. If you had to pick one.
My favorite team are two: Italy and Morocco. These are my two favorite teams.
Okay.
When it's World Cup, when it's Euros, when I'm Ultras. Then club teams, to be fair, I lost it. I of course support all the European teams, the Italian teams in like Champions League, Cup, because you know, I'm Italian and I want to support them. But I don't have like one team. I'm usually happy if an Italian team wins.
Right. Okay. Well, there it is. We'll pretend Roma fan. He's Italian.
Yeah. Oh, siamo di Roma. Vamos, damo tutta.
Forza. So yeah, we'll hopefully I got a bag of chip. He's done his work. He's top 4 stack on day 1A. He's got a day off. I'm gonna go play the main, and then we'll hopefully be up there with you, my friend.
Yeah,
we'll make a deep run.
On day 3, day 4, we're gonna fight some.
We're gonna fight.
I'm gonna make a dress for you.
We're gonna battle. We'll see you out there.
Real classic, instant classic. He's too happy. Let's go, baby. Wheel it up. Right where I want them. Old stack. You gotta do that, you get the triple with the first one, and then put the bounty turn, right? Just playing the bounty turn and over there. 2 points. That's the first part.
What is it?
All right, unfortunately gonna get knocked out. Couldn't really get it going. Came short today. I said I want to start early. Wasn't the case today. Didn't really get the opportunity. A couple things had to take care of, but the good news is there is a D flight, and I'm only in for 2 bullets so far, so been a good trip. Can't can't cry about it. Got to come back. It's going to be a 10 a.m. start, 15-minute level. So going to go home, get a good rest, get up early. Do not want to be late tomorrow for sure with 15-minute levels. Going to go very fast. Going to come in from the very start. So we'll see you tomorrow. Ultimately jammed on a open in late position. The cutoff, I was on the button with the ace-4 suited. So short. I could have the best hand. Obviously, could also get there. Didn't want to wait much longer. So is what it is. Was behind, couldn't get there, and we will be back for day 1D of the 15 mil guarantee. Not going to give up on it. We'll be back. You see some of the biggest names in poker fighting for this prize. Not only the money, but the World Series of Poker Main Event bracelet, Bahamas edition. So I will be back. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's do it. All right, we're on break here. I'm about to get in.
This is not stable.
I'm trying to get on with you,
come
man.
Come on
I'm trying to get on.
All right, you don't need my help.
I'll come down.
You're a young guy. Yeah.
All right,
Got you.
PH, the all-time WSOP bracelet winner. You came in with quite an entrance yesterday. Actually, now I just thinking about this on the fly, but there was some controversy. Saw people have your back. Some people giving you a hard time. I love it. I love the pageantry. And Daniel made a nice tweet about it, saying, "You got it. How do you not respect it?" I wouldn't do it, but it's amazing. Give me your thoughts on this.
I really believe that like 90% of the world loves it. And then you get these guys like the guy that wears the white mask, which should be outlawed. You should not be able to wear a white mask because you're hiding your facial features. He reminds me of the guy that wears like the frickin' jacket over his head. Those two guys. He's winning tournaments, and to me, it's violating the rules of poker. But I've never said anything about him. But the guy in the white mask wants to attack me. He's way out of line. I'm just doing entrances, and then Tony Dunce at least kind of retracted a little bit.
Yeah, I saw Ike Haxton gave you a hard time, and there's some people.
I really like Tony. I've always been super nice to him, but Tony Dunce has attacked me since day one, and I just don't understand. And I talked to my agent, and he's like, "Yeah, he hates you. He made his bones making fun of you," and I'm like, "I don't understand it because I always treat him with respect. I like him." But I tried to trap him. I said, "Are my entries bad for poker?" I thought he'd fall for the trap and say no, and then he'd just everyone would just smash him because 90% of the people love it. The only people that don't love it is a few people in the room or a few people that don't like me.
Hey, listen, it's all part of the game.
But Tony was smart. He said, "Oh well, da 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 da," and I'm like, I can't smash him.
All right, well, we're talking fun, we're talking pageantry, and my last question, I want you to enjoy your break here, but how do you, in these main events, you've had so much success, you just went deep, 3,000 entries, you got final 1%. What are some tricks, or in these type of big fields, what is something that you find that is very effective to go deep?
Yeah, it really is about just super, super, super tight play. That's what it is. And I think I probably have to 3-bet a little bit more. I didn't have to do that to make it to 30th place. We had 3,445 players. I made it to 30th. I tell you what, I felt at that point I knew I was in the zone, and I said I'm going to win something to myself. I am going to win a bracelet. But I've only played 3 tournaments since then, and I was really tired after that. So had it been a long series, like 6 weeks, then I would feel like I'm going to make a bunch of final tables.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't have much time. So now all my focus is make it to tomorrow. So to come back to your question, really, really super tight is effective. You just need to make the final 15%. And I think I'm going to have to stop my aggression a little bit.
All right, well, listen, tight is right. He knows a thing or two. Most bracelets of all time. What hat are you wearing today? 16 or 17? Don't you do like the other side?
Better be a 17.
17, right there. So
I had the 18s made. No, I was wearing a 17 when I won my 17th bracelet. So I do think that I forgot those, but whatever. I think I can win this. I really think I can win this. But it starts by making it through day one. And, the longer the tournament, the less chance the older people have, like me.
These are long days.
Tired,
These end at like 3 a.m. here, so long days.
3:30 I heard, or 4.
Brain fuel, did you bring a case?
I do have the brain fuel in the room.
Smart.
And I have my new one. I have a nutcase milk.
I just had hey, I know about that. Nutcase.
We're about to sign Ninja.
Hey. Listen, this man's always working.
You better sign, man. How many companies do you and I have a piece of together?
You said 16, but I think it might be 17 actually.
17 companies, he and I together.
We're making moves. We're going to win tournaments. I want my first place.
Let me just tell you about, turn the microphone back on, turn the spotlight back on Jeff. He is like literally the first, second, or third. He was the first forever. First, second, or third person that I introduce whenever a new deal comes in, and I always tell the person, you might consider giving him a good deal, you might consider giving him a point or two as an advisor, because he works so hard.
Hey, it's a lot of love. That hurts to hear I'm going down. You said first we're downtrending, but we're still top 3, we're podium, baby. We're going to leave it at that.
A couple billionaires in front of you.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, much love to everyone out there. If you're playing here, good luck. You heard it. Tight is right. Play your best.
Pay.
Let's go. All
180
of it.
countries.
Let's go,
you
boys.
You and I, baby.
Hey, Phil, you're the man. Let's go. All right, it's day 1D. A little bit desperate now. It's the turbo, 15-minute levels. We are starting on time, and I brought out I had to bring it out, you know? You got to bring that one out. It's a desperate day. We got to get through or we're out. So 1D, it's our third bullet, and we are going to register right now on the WSOP Plus app. Let me just show you how nice this is. Click a button, go here, go right down, ship. There it is. Flight 1D, register in 1 minute and 50 seconds it starts. We're going to be on time. We're going to click it, and we're going to click register. Bang. That's it. Just look, and then usually you scratch off, but now it looks like because we're on time, it's 1D. We're going to go and, sit in. There we go. Sit in, scratch. Wow, 88.7. I like the number, 887. Let's take our seat. We're going to the main. We're going to make it through. We're going to have a huge day. Let's go.
Check. And the check. $1,200 bet. Call. Bet 6,500. Time on. Cool. Throw down. Flush.
All right, here we are. We're on break. It is the first break of the turbo, so we've played 6 levels already, and we got my friend, two-time GG Million guest, two-time podcast guest. He has his own show. He's doing 4 tables, but he's taking the time. Jungle, how are you?
I got lots of time. I'm into time. I like having lots of time. Got grind on the mind. Almost rhymes. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm in between gym and here, and now I got JG on my left.
On your right.
On my right and left, both ways, and we're gonna take down the turbo. It's time for the turbo. You got to bring your turbo energy and get pumped up, because that's why they call it the turbo, or else you're gonna get left in the dust.
He's literally 4 tabling. I don't want to take too much time. It is break, but we are gonna say, Jungle, he was on Game of Gold. Maybe you haven't seen it at home. You got to watch it. We don't want to spoil. I can say he was in there. He was in the mix. He was doing things. Tell me about I got to ask you one question, Game of Gold. You took a nap. You got a lot of slack for it, but we were probably up late, probably some late nights playing. Talk me through what was going on there. How long were you actually sleeping during that match?
I actually don't know. I didn't even know I was sleeping for a while. Well, I did realize I was sleeping, but I didn't think it was a big deal. And then at some point, someone said something to me like, maybe you should. Well, at some point it hit me that I was a bad team member. I was like, oh yeah, shit, fuck, I need to help these guys out, or else it's not really cool. And then, yeah, probably got quite a lot of sleep. And let's see, I got him bluffing right now. I was trying to meditate, but you really need. That's one reason why you have to have your spine erect for meditating, I think, so you don't fall asleep.
And tell me your takeaway.
I guess I was jet lagged or something. I don't know.
Game of Gold. What was the experience like being on that show?
It was pretty good. I would definitely do it again. I like that GG added a bit of something extra to the mix. That they try to make it more entertaining and appeal to a wider audience, so that not just like poker nerds can. No offense to the poker nerds. For all the basement boys out there, I also was. I grinded in my mom's basement. And still do to this day when I visit.
Hold on. You poker nerds has been thrown out there. How do you define yourself as a what genre are you
Grinding in your mom's basement and not having a tan because you're indoors playing fucking poker all day is one of the definitions.
So were you there one day? Were you that one time, and now what are you today?
I definitely was guilty of that. I was literally in my mom's basement and grinding, but I was making money. I was making that cake. I was baking multiple cakes, basically.
Okay.
Actually, speaking of which, maybe I should take a break, so I should get that done if this game's softened out.
Listen, we have 4 minutes left on break. Jungle is literally 4 tabling. We're sitting directly next to him. We both have chipped up. He made a pretty crazy bluff. He's playing great.
Yeah.
We're having fun, and we're going to take the rest of our break. We'll see you deep in the turbo. And again, this is the main event, 15 mil guaranteed, 5,300 main event. We will both make it.
15 mil guaranteed?
15 mil.
Oh, shit. That's a big pot of gold.
You might want to take down a table or two, focus a little bit, but you can see he's chipping up, building stacks. We will see you later in day 1D. Jungle, thank you for the time.
All right. Thank you for having me.
The team will do a 1 minute together.
I'm in. Yeah. I'll do it. I'm not that great at sitting though.
No, you're not. So we're playing in Game of Gold.
I played okay.
Okay. I didn't say you were bad. I said you were not that great. Okay. Okay. Robin has an edge against you.
Huh? Oh, you're talking about the heads up thing?
Yeah.
Oh, those ones that should be pretty good. But I'm not that good. There are people that are better for sure.
If you were very good, you would have played first. And I played. Yeah.
Kings, they're lucky hands. King.
You're playing great.
Back-to-back kings.
All right, so 86 left, about 46 will make the money, and we stop in the turbo. Pretty short right now. I got just over 55,000 through the blinds. Open queen 8 suited, just now got 3-bet, had to fold. Really haven't been over 80K in any of the flights, so it's nice to still be in, but it's going to go fast, and then we're going to be hopefully making it into day 1 to day 2. This is 1D, and like I said, 40 away from being in the money, and then we start day 2 today as well. So fingers crossed. Got a couple nice hands with the kings, doubled up, but it's time to run up. We need to get over 100K. We need to get something going. It's been a little slow, but now it's time. It's gonna be all in or push or fold. Let's get lucky. All right, so out of the main, you saw the flip, ace-8 suited to 5s, pretty tough break, and we ran to Fabian. We had a piece Fabian, what happened in the main? What was, talk me through it.
Well, actually, for my first main event, it was a great experience. The table looked really good. Like the first break was really smooth, running up to 65k and just winning small pots, avoiding coolers.
Yep.
Then we ran flush over flush, blind v blind, ace king into aces.
Oh, wow.
And then shortly after nines versus queens, cut off versus small blind. So yeah.
Hey, it's how it goes. It's 40-minute levels.
Yeah.
It's an exciting. I'm glad you played. I'm happy to have the piece. Anytime you want to sell for a main, you can find us. And in the future, again, very smart about bankroll management. You know, it's true. You don't want to just, you won some, you know, you spun it up from almost nothing to 58K, right? What was the starting? You started with online?
50K, yeah.
But what did you start with online? You like $26 or $200?
Yeah, I play like $15 average buy-in online, so.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Cash is the 25K, won a seat here. Pretty amazing, and big congrats to Fabian. And again, just now out of the main, we're both out. Did cash the flipping goal on my first try, got very lucky. Came over, runner. I'm in there, and again, man, you know how it goes. You said gives and takes. It's a beautiful game.
And Jeff was 100% right. If you get the chance to play the main with a big piece, I would 100% do it again. And thank you very much for the great experience. Had a blast.
I love it, man. Well, thank you, Fabian. Nice to meet you.